Hi guys. I just wanted to kind of come on here and talk to you guys again. Um, it's very cold in my room, so that's why I have this on. But anyway, it's been such a rough couple of months. Maybe not a couple of months. Maybe like a month and a half or whatever. I'm just gonna include this month too. I've just been feeling really depressed. And that's something that I've been dealing with for most of my childhood. And it's gotten worse since I've come into adulthood. But it got worse when I was in a relationship for 2 years. And throughout all the relationships I've ever been in, that genuinely had to be the worst one. I don't mind giving a little backstory of just a little tiny bit backstory of how my relationship with him was. It was good. It was good for about 6 months. Um, and then it started getting worse after an incident that I'm not ready to talk about yet, but I feel like that's when our relationship just went downhill and it has gotten worse. We would break up and make up all the time, and there was always issues. I always would want to talk about the situation that would happen, and he would just sweep it under the rug. And I just I really dislike those kind of people that just always think they're right and always think that nobody's opinion matters or whatever. And it's like that's what made me angry because I just can't stand people that just don't own up to anything that they do. And he used to always just I honestly I felt abused, not physically, but I felt abused mentally, spiritually, verbally, and I just was not happy. But I stayed, and then we ended up having our daughter. I mean, he didn't even want her anyway, but I mean, I'll talk about that in maybe a later video. But yeah, so that's where more issues came, and I don't even know why I don't know. I should have left a long time ago, but now I feel more worthy. I feel like the man I'm with now is 10 times better than my daughter's father. He made me feel like lower than the dirt. And that's when I started to develop um, anxiety. I used to have a lot of anxiety attacks, and they would get really bad, really bad. They're not as bad now, but they come, in spurts. They come, but not as much as the depression. That's what I've been dealing with for the past couple of weeks, and I feel like it's getting worse. It's to the point where I just am in that mode of just wanting to stay in bed. I just want to always cry all the time, and I just feel so stuck in a funk. And sometimes I just want to get away from life at that moment. It's, making these videos are so hard, but oh god, I don't want to cry in this video. Making these videos are so hard, but I feel like this is the only way I can get my words out. But I mean, I go to therapy and whatnot. But if I miss sessions, I feel so like like I missed a session. I wasn't able to speak about you know my past events that happened. So this kind of is my therapy. Every time I miss a session, and therapy has been helping, but I feel like it's not enough. But with my work schedule and everything, it's like I have no choice but to go to the one sessions a week. So, and sometimes, with different things that I have to do during the week. Oh my god, my tattoo itches. I don't know why. But yeah, with different events like work, and then my daughter's birthday was December 14th. So it's kind of hard to go sometimes, but it's I love to go. My therapist is very. She makes me feel comfortable. She makes me feel com. Why is that word so hard for me to say? Anyway, she makes me feel like I can speak, and I don't have to, hold anything in. When I go there, I just want to let everything out because that's how she makes me feel. And if you are going to therapy or you're thinking of going to therapy, you want to go to a therapist that you feel comfortable with. You want to be able to speak to that person. My boyfriend and I had a discussion last night, and I brought up the fact that in this relationship that we are in, I felt, I feel so, I feel like myself again. I feel like myself again. He supports me through everything, and he means so much to me. But still, even being when I was in that toxic relationship, I never felt like that. I never felt I was good enough, and I still feel like I'm not good enough. I feel like I should do much better than what I'm doing now. And sometimes when I get in my little funks, my depression or whatever, I sometimes put that on him, and it hurts me when I know I shouldn't be acting a certain kind of way, but my brain is telling me something else. And that's what hurts the most. I don't want to make him upset or anything. I don't like making people upset. I don't like to displease anybody. I'm a pleaser. I don't like to see anybody upset. I tend to put everybody else before me, before my happiness. But this man right here, this man that I'm with now, he means so much to me. And I know he knows it. I really do. And I hope we are together for forever. I hope we're together forever. I want to get married to this person. I really do. He I don't know if he knows this, but he's just my everything. He means he's my everything. And I don't know how else to say it or explain it, but yeah, it feels so good to have somebody like that in your life because after coming from such a toxic relationship and not it feeling like nothing, like literally feeling like nothing, like you're not even worth it. It's a really big change. And um I recently got my permit, and I can't wait to get my license and everything, so I'm really happy about that. But I still feel stuck. I still feel stuck. I made I was happy that I made an accomplishment, but on the other hand, I feel like it's not. enough. It's not enough. I need to get my license. I need to get myself a car. I want to get my own place. I want to be able to support myself like I'm doing now. I take care of my own self. I don't ask nobody for nothing, you know. I want to be able to have all those nice things and still be able to take care of my business. And I want to do all that with him. He's been helping me uh, learn how to drive and everything. My ex, he tried to help me, but he got so frustrated with teaching me. It was just he let me drive. Well, he taught me how to drive maybe like 3 times, and I have learned nothing. This man that I'm with, that I love so much, it, he is a really good teacher. He's been teaching me how to drive, and I feel like, you know, in no time I will be having my license and everything. So I really feel like he's helped me grow as a person. He made me feel like myself again, and I thank him for that. But I just need to work on myself because I have all these issues that I need to deal with, and I just hope he, can handle all that because I'm a package. I'm a package deal, okay? I have my issues. He has his, but that's what makes us so, I don't know the word, but it makes us whole. We both have flaws, and I know he has his, and I don't judge him for anything. I don't judge him. Um he's just one of a kind to me. He means so much to me, and I can't I can't see myself like with anybody else. I'm to the point where I just want to settle down. Just I just want to settle down. I don't want to, you know, no games, no games. Before I got with him, I was super, super, I was really scarred from my last relationship. I really was. I was scared to get into another relationship, to be honest. But when I met him, it just changed my whole world. I instantly caught an attraction. I mean, okay, it's just funny because when we work at the same job right now, and when I first seen him, it was when I was with my daughter's father, and I always had like this big crush on him for about 2 years. And then when I started working at the place we do now, I felt like it was an instant attraction. Like it was like love at first sight for me, and it was so. That's why I feel like I have such a strong bond with him because he knows me, he gets me. It's like you can you there's a whole bunch of men on this earth, but it's very rare for you, or male, female, whatever. It's very rare for you to meet somebody that you can be your whole entire self. I don't feel like I have to tiptoe around him. With my ex, it was so hard to tell how I felt, and it was always a problem. I mean, he cheated a lot, and I just took it because I felt like I wasn't good enough for nobody else. That's how I felt. That's how I felt. He used his finances to kind of draw me in. And I'm not the type of female that really cares about finances because I have my own money. I have my own money, and that's not what I was with him for. At one point, he made me feel so good, but I still felt like there was a big issue with him. He wanted power. So he used everything as a way to gain power. And I'm a very opinionated woman. I'm a very independent woman, and he didn't want that. He wanted somebody that was gonna stay beneath him. And I just wasn't that type of female. I really wasn't. And I always wanted everything to be 50-50, but he didn't want that. He literally wanted a female that had nothing going for herself, that didn't have a way of, um, I guess, defending her character or whatever. I don't know. He just wanted a female that just was not, uh, that just didn't care about herself, I guess. A woman that was just willing to do anything just to keep a man, I guess. If he said jump, he wanted a female to say how high, and I just wasn't like that, especially if you're going to disrespect me. I'm not going to do that. And he didn't want 50-50, like I said, because he wanted to be in control of everything. And he hated the fact that I had a job or whatever. He didn't care. He wanted me to stay up under him. And then once I do that, and once I have no means of income, what are you gonna do then? You're gonna take care of me for as long as you feel like taking care of me till you feel like going to the next chick. Till you feel like what if I have no place to stay? You're gonna let me stay with you, and then I'm gonna have to kiss your ass and everything. Ooh, I'm gonna have to kiss your ass and everything, and then when you get tired of me, you're gonna kick me out, and then I'm gonna have no place to go. I just was not gonna put myself into that situation. Now the man that I'm with now, he is everything that I want. 50-50. We do everything together. I take part in some of the stuff that we do, and he does the same. I don't need a man with a buttload of money, because I feel like men that have a buttload of money opposed to somebody that just works, minimum wage, they just want to take advantage of you. Yeah, they want to take care of you, but at the same time, whenever you do something that they don't like, they can easily snatch it away. And I don't want that. I really don't. I want to build a future with this man. I want to have a family with this man. I want everything with him. This man makes me fucking happy. And that's all I have to say. But this depression thing it gets in the way. It really gets in the way. And I'm trying so hard just to work on myself. And that's why I'm upset, because I feel like I'm not the perfect person that I want to be. I want to be this image that I feel like I should be. I'm tired of always being angry. I'm tired of always getting upset at small things. And communication is the key, but I was in a situation where I couldn't talk and I couldn't communicate the way I wanted to. So I like the fact that he is the type that just wants to talk everything out, and I appreciate that. But I was so used to just being in a situation where I had to tiptoe. I couldn't speak. Everything that I did was wrong, and for somebody that just wants to do everything the way it's supposed to be, it's hard. It's something new for me. I'm getting used to it. Um, I love this man. I love him. I don't know how much he thinks I love him, but I love him. He is everything to me. Everything. Videos are not easy. But I like to come on here and I like to get my feelings out. This is like my personal diary, but for the world to see. My personal diary, but I want everybody to know how I feel. I won't, be the type of person that will just air everything out. But if it reaches out to somebody, then hey, I don't have a problem doing that. If it finally touches somebody's heart And if I could just find somebody or people in general that feel the same type of way I do, then that's fine with me. I have no problem coming on here and making, videos. I could go live at one point. I mean, I'm so scared to go live, but I could go live and we can all chit chat or whatever. So I really appreciate the people that do view my videos, not just on makeup, but just to try to see the real me, try to get to know me. Sometimes it's good to just let everything out, even if nobody's listening. Somebody will. I feel a little bit better, but I know that I need to just work on myself. I don't know. This depression is mine. I don't have it periodically. I don't have it all the time, but when it happens, it ruins everything. It just ruins my whole world. It just devours every little bit of happiness that I have at the moment. So, anybody else is dealing with depression, I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy. Anxiety has become a real big issue. I've seen a couple of people on YouTube. They also deal with anxiety, but mine might not be as bad as anybody else's, because when I had it, I was in a relationship where it would happen a lot. And now that I'm out of it, it doesn't happen as much, but it will just happen randomly. And it's so hard to deal with. And but yeah, I feel like I'm rambling now. But I feel a little bit better. Um I will be back for the next video, and thank you for watching.